Britton 他说他要代表整个山谷跟 Townage 的市民来欢迎大家来参加这个盛会。大家不要怕冷，因为很快太阳就会出来了，现在就已经快会出来了。自从佛教徒来到这个区域之后，他发觉他们的思想跟我们的思想是很一样的，因为佛教就是要提倡慈悲平等，对人类的福利跟平安呢是最关心的，所以跟美国的民主主义最高的一个境界是一模一样。最后他是很诚恳的来欢迎大家来参加这个法会。
Next, I'd like to ask Mr. Waka Kung, the general manager of a large insurance agency and large insurance company in Malaysia and Singapore, Southeast Asia, and he is also the one of the leaders of the group, which is a large group that's here from Malaysia today. Mr. Guo.
现在请郭克亨居士，他是从新加坡来的。也是这一次马来西亚团体的一个代表，他现在跟大家讲话。其实我们上人为这个仪式特别加持。
在今天，各位善男信女和一切的宗教人士，有的不远万里而来，有的不远千里而来，有的不远十方三世一切诸佛加被今天所有来参加的人，令你们各位都得到福慧双缘那么现在我对你们各位说几句这个很普通的话，就是愿意佛光普照是所有的众生，雨露均沾大地的这个飞潜动止，一切的有血气的和没有血气的都得到这个佛光的加倍那么希望你们来一切如意，诸事吉祥你们没有一样的事情不好的，都是一切都好了那么不枉你们各位这么万里而来这种诚心，所以你们各位也要本着这种精神来参加这个法会。
All of you believing good men and women, all of you living beings of different creeds and faiths, some of you have come from 10,000 miles, some of you have come from 1,000 miles, some of you have come from this area, but all of you have made time especially to attain the celebration. The other says, I am someone of very little virtue and no abilities, but my wish is that I want to ask the Buddhas of the 3 periods of time and the 10 directions to all come and give you aid, to give aid to all the people who are attending this celebration, so that by and by you will fulfill both blessings and wisdom. Now I'll say something very common. May the light of the Buddhas universally shine upon you all. May the sweet rain of Dharma rain on everything on the great earth, so that all sentient and non-sentient beings will be nourished. It is my hope too that after attending this ceremony, everything in your life will go smoothly and all of your wishes will be fulfilled. In fact, everything, absolutely everything in your life should go well, so that you won't have come in vain. And since I am bringing forth this type of sincerity in making my pleas to the Buddhas, you should also bring forth your utmost sincerity in participating in this celebration.
Hôm nay, hoan nghênh tất cả quý vị thiện nam, thiện nữ, tất cả quý khách, từ các tôn giáo, những người từ quốc ngoại đến, từ quốc nội đến, những người ở trong và ngoài thành.
蔡国玉居士代表洛杉矶的三会，郭居士，还有林居士代表新加坡来一起剪彩。
sato 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 mola moshi moshi to duru dumang duru duru pasiri maha pasiri tora tora diri nisupa jara jara momo pamola mudiri si si sera sera rasen pora seri pasha pasen pora seri hulu hulu mola hulu hulu siri sora sora siri siri suru suru putiya putiya mono soko sito soko mo sito soko sito yu shukanae soko nora jinchu soko mora nora soko siru soko ho soko mo ho sito soko moji sito soko nora jinchu konsherae soko mapari shingerae soko namo hola dano dorae namo ae paru deri shao ae soko nachiram no mandala vatae soko namo hola dano dorae namo ae paru deri shao ae soko koe mo soko koe mo namo mo pamola mudiri si si sena sena hora sempora seri pasha pasempora hulu hulu mola hulu hulu siri sora sora siri siri suru suru putiya putiya putoya putoya nidiri enora jinchu diri sa pare mona soko sitoya soko maha sitoya soko hosito iri shukanai nora jinchu soko mora nora soko siri sanga moche soko sitoya soko Sejila sitoya soko boto moju sitoya soko nora jinchu pancheraya soko mapari shingaraya soko namo hora dana dorai sako sako mola mola mochi mochi ritoi duru duru dumang duru duru pasiri moha pasiri tora tora diri shukorae jera jera momo pama mudiri si si sena sena hara sempora seri pasha pasha pora se huru huru mo huru huru siri sora sora siri siri suru suru putiya putiya putoya put diri diri nora jinju diri sani no paya mono soko sitoya soko mo sitoya soko sitoyi shukanae soko nora jinju soko mora nora soko siru sanga meche soko soko mo sitoya soko jojira sitoya soko koto moju sitoya soko nora jinchu pancharae soko mapari shinjarae soko namo hora dano dorae namo ie poli jeri shaborae soko nachi danju mandora kotoe soko
We would like to ask the venerable members of the Sangha and the guests, honorable guests, to now please be seated. Because most of you speak Zhongguohua, to ask her to explain in a little bit more detail.
宝殿在每一个大的丛林，它是最主要的一个大的佛殿。现在我们有的县城是万佛殿，有供千手千眼观音及1万尊佛。但是大家也知道了，在美国佛教现在蒸蒸日上。As all of you know, we now have the 10,000 Buddha Hall, where the 1,000-eyed and 1,000-handed Guanyin presides. But as Buddhism grows, and lots of these people come from all parts of the world, you can see very clearly that we're running out of room. There's not enough room in our present Buddha Hall now to accommodate thousands of people who would like to come here to bow and to worship the 1,000 Buddhas. And so, since all of you have come, it must be very, very special affinities that bring us together at the outset of this wonderful venture of building a jeweled hall in homage to the greatest heroes among men and gods, the 10,000 Buddhas. Now this hall, we would plan to accommodate 10,000 people, which means 10,000 people will be able to bow and do ceremonies at the same time. And now that you have come, you should all bring forth your most sincere wishes and take this place as your own. The Venerable Abbot always says, the city of 10,000 Buddhas doesn't belong to just one person or a small group of people. It belongs to all Buddhists in the world who have all human beings and people of all religions and creeds. We don't even put anything outside of Buddhism. And so, since now you have come to take part in this celebration, you should know that you also have a share and bring forth your sincerest efforts in helping us accomplish this hall quickly so that more and more people can come.
People all over the world have contributed to this hall and are very happy to take part in its opening. And so now we'll begin and ask John Master Hung Shu to introduce the Hall of 10,000 Buddhists.
Important things take place in our Buddha Hall because it's there that we assemble together to worship in the morning at 4, to worship before we eat at noon, to worship in the evening, and to worship after our lecture. And our lectures take place in that hall. It's the place where we learn about true principle, about how to have no greed, how to not contend in this world so full of contention, to learn how to not be selfish, how to not seek, and how to not always be concerned about our own self-benefit, but rather to realize that in each of us is a seed which is perfect, and that each of us can uncover that seed. So that hall protects us from the rain, and when the sun shines, all the Buddhas shine too. Many of you who are here today have helped invite the 10,000 Buddhas who fill that hall. But now, it can't hold 10,000 people. It has a limit. And so it is our hope that in the future, when conditions all come together, we can begin the Hall of Great Heroes and expand our gift to all beings. 万佛城观音殿是在万佛城里头最重要的地方，因为我们开始4点钟就是念早课，然后中午就是香殿念功课，晚间晚课，听完了经也是念大悲咒。在万佛殿里边，我们天天听法，天天训在真里头，所以我们知道不要那么贪，也不要争。在世界上，现在所有的地方，就是有战争，有家庭也不和平，国家也不和平，所以在万佛城，我们很重要的条件是不要争，也不要求，我们什么都不要求，只要法喜充满，也不要自私，我们天天练习，也不要求理，我们自己应该知足，天天训在大殿里边。可惜大殿也容不下1万个人，当然有1万个佛在那儿放光，可是呢，没有地方容纳那么多人，所以我们希望将来会再建立保送大殿，给所有的佛门的朋友地方拜佛。
外头开光，请大位居士一起慈悲，大慈大悲，才能修行。有了慈悲心、大悲心，才能得菩提正觉。有了正觉、菩提正觉，到彼岸，到一切菩提解脱，请大师发菩提心，万佛成。和这个去大雄宝殿，大为请诸位居士一起的来宾，大悲慈悲，万祝我们这个万注重去大典一起合作啊。
The oldest member of our Sangha, her name is Dharma Master Hung Shou. It means, Shou means long life, and she just gave us a few words. She is 90 some odd, 94, 90. How old is she?
各位应该知道，美国是个超级大国。超级大国必须要做超过世间其他的国家的事情。那么天主教、耶稣教、一定的教需要一个大的道场，需要一个真正佛的道场，真正不贪不争。
Time, the Tang Dynasty also flourished. It was the golden age of Chinese civilization. So everywhere along history, we can see that whenever a country flourishes, there is always a great religion behind it, because the religion supports and gives the muscle to the people's morale and spirit. However, it was always the case that the people would believe for a while, then later on they would just get tired. They would feel that Buddhism didn't have enough flavor and that they couldn't get off cheap. There were not enough advantages to gain. And so they lost their sincerity. And when people lose their sincerity, a religion goes downhill. And with the religion going downhill, the country also went into decline. Now, we are witnessing a time when Buddhism is coming on a new wave, which is riding on the crest of the wave. And it's a sign that in America, the fate of the nation is going to take a change for the better. Because whenever Buddhism flourishes, then in that country we will see prosperity, peace, and wealth. And because America is the superpower of the world and the greatest country, we should have a great way place. In fact, the greatest way place in the world. A way place of proper Dharma, where we practice the 5 principles of no greed, no contention, no seeking, no selfishness, and no seeking for self-benefit. Now that Buddhism has come to America, it's for sure that the entire nation will turn towards a very positive and very auspicious course of development. The British historian Arnold Toynbee once said that if people were to look back on the 20th century with all of its significant historical events, one would find that the coming of Buddhism into the West is the single most important event in all of Western history in the 20th century. And one should deeply ponder these words because they have a lot of meaning. The meaning isn't simple at all, and all of you should take it to heart.